Good morning, everyone. I am explaining about the JavaScript concept. A quick overview for just beginners. Firstly, hello JavaScript wizards, future wizards. Myself and Monica, and today we are going on a quick top for fundamental JavaScript topics. Think of these as your essential tools for building graph. Today's roadmap. Today we are going to learn number one, objects, functions, where, let, and const, and last we're discussing about modules. These are the four important topics in JavaScript. Let us see one by one in a detailed manner. JavaScript objects, first one, objects. Your data containers. Objects is nothing but your data containers. Imagine an object as a box that hold a related pieces of information like a person name, age. These pieces are stored in a key value base, making objects the fundamental building blocks of a complex applications. Creating, acts, and manipulating objects. Uh, that is how we are creating. We are using a let user name, Alex, age, something, and closing with a parenthesis and last the semicolon. So let a user let is a type of a variable we can choose. We are discussing further. Uh, and coming to axing, we are using a axing just like console.log parameter dot name. So that gives an output Alex manipulation user.age. So we are modifying the age from 25 to 26. So user dot parameter dot the parameter dot the condition. So user city, you're also adding the city where the Alex wanted to live. So this is how you're accessing, creating and manipulating the objects. Coming to the next one, methods and nested objects, bringing objects to life. Object methods defining behavior. Objects aren't just for a data, they can also contain functions known as a methods. Methods define what an object can do. The this keyword inside a method refers to the object itself, not a person name Jane. So here I used again let and started with the name. So that is how I'm defining the behavior of that object. So nested object. Nested object is just nothing but one object inside another object. So here you can see I started with let car and again I used engine. So these are the two objects. So that was known as a nested objects containing two or more objects in a single object. Objects can contain other objects. They also you to build a more detailed and hierarchical data structure reflecting on a real world relationships. And coming to the next one, JavaScript functions. Functions is the main use of function is to reusability of a code power. Functions are like a miniature program within your code. They're reusable blocks designed to perform a specific tasks, keeping your code organized, preventing repetitions, and making it much easier to maintain. Three common ways to declare functions are direct declaration, hoisted, or assigning to a value, and third one is modern and coincides, great from a short functions. Const multiply is equals to a or asterisk. That is how these are the three common ways to declare the functions that helps us to real reusability of a code power. It was one of the key concept in JavaScript and it is also important for the beginners. So variables, coming to the variables, there are all three these keywords are used to declare variables, but they come with different rules about the variables accessibility scope and if it can be changed or reassignment. So coming to the first one, a var, the old way. Variables declared with var can be foisted at the top of their function or a global scope, which can lead to unexpected bugs and confusions. Let reassignable. Use let when you know the variable's value may change in your code more predictable behavior. And coming to the next one, const. Use constant for values that should not be reassigned after their initial declaration. Ideal for the constant rule of the term. Always use const by default. If you absolutely need to reassign the variables, then use let and you can definitely avoid var because it's old way. Understanding building scope. The introduction let const sorry. The introduction let const brought block scope to a JavaScript uh, are more intensive and predictable way of managing variables compared to a vast function scope. A variable declared inside a block enclosed with a curly braces like an if statement or a for loop statement is not accessible for the outside block. So this was the sample example I have provided for you. JavaScript modules. So you should keep your code very clean. As your projects grow, you will end up with a lot of code. Modules are being a modern JavaScript feature that allows you to split your code into a reusable file. This is essential for keeping large projects organized, maintainable, and collaborate. Export from module just like utils.js. Import your file name main.js. These are the examples you should do. So key takeaways, objects for data structure. Organize your data logically using a key value page. They are a core for the complex applications. Functions for a reusable code. Use package your code into a reusable blocks for efficiency and organization. Smart variable declaration. Use const by key default. Let when reassignment is needed and avoid war. Modules for project organization. Split your code into separate reusable files to keep large projects clean and manageable. What next? Keep exploring, building, practice, deep dive, connect. Thank you for joining me. Happy coding. Thank you.